There was a report today that Vince McMahon personally handed the below images of a revamped vision to the Revival in their final meeting, according to a report from Cassidy Haynes of Bodyslam.net. I have the pictures, don't worry, guys. McMahon apparently wanted to repackage the duo as a comedy tag team with new ring gear and entrance music. It's been rumored for a while that Willer and Hardwood, which is formerly known as Dawson and Cash, or Dash and Wilder, I'm sorry. Wait, Dawson and Wilder.
You just made the list.
Can I speak correctly? Jesus. The team. It's been rumored a while that Willer and Hardwood are headed to AEW, although nothing is official has been announced. Now here's thank you, Tyree Baller 311 for the follow. You ready to see these pictures, Dave? This is what is reported to be the Revival's new gimmick that WWE threw at them. Not sure what the hell this is, but wow. Wow. Your thoughts, Dave?
Well, if it's true, because I don't know how reliable this source is, but it could have just been something made up and thrown out there. We don't know. I mean, that's why we call this rumors an innuendo night, or whatever you want to say, because if it's true, it looks pretty ridiculous, but then weren't they already kind of doing a comedy gimmick already?
It's good shit, pal. Now, look, someone asked, can't remember which one on Twitter, and he said he pleads the fifth. So it's kind of, if it wasn't true, I think he would have said it's not true.
But weren't they already kind of doing this stuff on Raw when they were caught shaving each other's backs and then doing the icy hot thing?
Yeah, the icy hot on the balls.
Wasn't that already kind of comical right there?
Yeah, but he wanted to have them wear this attire. They were already kind of turning into a comedy group, yes. But to have them revamp them with the new music and new attire, no wonder they wanted to get the hell out of there. This is ridiculous. And look, I know a lot of you guys are not Revival fans. I get that, you know.
Oh, please, everyone in here is Revival fans.
The thing is, I do not understand how this team failed in the WWE. I'm not even blaming them.
Oh, I know how.
To me, this team is what a wrestling GM, owner, this is what they dream of. Two guys who love wrestling, who portrayed wrestlers. They're not the flips, they're not the moonsaults, they're just legit wrestlers inside the ring. Both of them can talk. I don't understand how in NXT they were so damn good, and then they get brought up to Raw, and they just get they I don't want to say get shitted on, but as it gradually continued with them on the main roster, they just failed. I don't understand what happened from NXT to the WWE main roster. I know they're all the same now. You could say Vince McMahon, but why?
Well, not just that, but there's other stuff, because one thing, NXT treated tag teams more, Triple H treated more tag teams like this, and these are Triple H's guys. People loved the Revival in NXT. Vince is like, okay, let's see what they can do. Oh, got injured. Come back, got injured again. So that right there put them on Vince's shit list. They're getting injured, put them as injury prone. And Vince does not like tag team wrestling.
I don't get it.
He likes to make them comical.
Don't get it.
Look at the Street Profits. They are a Vince tag team because they're New Day too, because they're they use their character and they're charismatic and they do the stupid jokes that Vince likes. That's why the Street Profits are on Raw as tag team, because they do those stupid little jokes he likes.
No, it's because they're talented, Dave. Come on, stop
Of
trying.
Of course, they have to be some talent, but they do
the best tag team in the WWE, Dave.
They are not the best tag team in the WWE.
No denying it. Just calm down there.
Because if you're going by best tag teams, then the War Raiders should be the tag team champions.
No, the War Raiders are trash, all right? Compared
to please.
No, I just don't get it. This is a serious question here. I'm not trying to...
but that's your answer, because Vince wants to make comedy tag teams and make them funny and make characters. The Revival are just a bland tag team.
The Revival, and I'm not trying to go back in my day type of stuff, but back in my day, the Revival would be one of the top tag teams in the company.
I don't know about that.
What? Dave, the tag teams we had when we were growing up are pretty much almost similar to what the Revival were. Come on now. So you're telling me the APA would make it in today's era? I don't think so.
Yeah, because they were. Yes, they would.
Or back that up. The Alculites before they were APA?
Yeah, because what did Vince do with the APA?
What about the other,
APA Production Agency?
The damn
turn them into comedians, kind of.
The Disciples or whatever the hell they were
called. The
called.
Dudleys. I know what you're talking about. The Dudleys too, because what did they do? They made the Dudleys comedic acts where they were Bubba stuttered all the time. That's what Vince does with these characters.
Not the Dudleys. The guys that rode the bikes. What were the guys that rode the bikes?
DOA.
DOA. They would have made
the racist guys. Okay, fine. Yeah, they would have made it fun. Yeah,
racist guys. Sure.
They were
the Road Warriors.
They didn't do shit on WWE TV. What are you talking about?
This tag teams in general, they treated them differently when we were growing up.
Because everything was less forced produced, but now it's so much stricter now with wrestling. It's completely different times. It's unfair to compare the tag teams. Look at Anderson and Tully Blanchard. They were in WWE and they were terrible compared to what they did up here when they were down at NWA.
It's just weird, man. I just don't get Vince's mindset that
he doesn't like those kind of tag teams. He likes comical tag teams, make them a little jokester, make fans relate to characters of them. And if you're just a bland tag team, he doesn't see nothing in them.
Right, and I agree with you, Mr. AEW. As someone who fondly remembers the Revival Classic series of TakeOver matches versus DIY and American Alpha, this is painful. Yes, when I went to NXT in Dallas, when I saw Nakamura and Sami Zayn, still one of the best live matches I've ever seen, and then the Revival versus American Alpha, Alpha. I don't understand how they just both those tag teams, Dave. I understand Jason Jordan eventually he got hurt and stuff, but they separated them. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Agree.
Why does
look what they did to them?
Like tag team wrestling? Why wouldn't you not want? I get it. They're not wrestling. They're entertainment, pal. I get it.
You know what? You know what Vince likes? I heard this from Pritchard. He likes to take tag teams that shouldn't be together and make them champions, like main eventers, like Undertaker and Austin, like Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. He likes to take makeshift tag teams and make them champions. That's what he likes to do.
I just don't understand. Like you have
that's all it is.
You have gold in NXT, and then when you get them,
look at Sheamus and Cesaro. They were a makeshift tag team that actually worked out.
Yeah, Vince is getting too old and starting to lose touch with everything. We're gonna get more into Vince once we touch about Dark Side of the Ring. As I finally got to watch it today, unbelievable. A
lot of missing stuff in that episode.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing from Meltzer himself was talking about that.
Wow.
Gallows and Anderson had testicles in a jar. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, doctor. Yep, doctor.
Serious tag teams don't last there no more. Absolutely.
Nope.
You're right on that, Bob Ruski. What I don't understand is if Vince hates tag teams, then why is most of the show tag matches?
Because he likes makeshift. He doesn't hate tag teams. He likes makeshift tag teams more. And he throws a bunch of different tag matches.
Ricochet and Alexander. Like, that's another one. They just put
makeshift tag. Or Aleister Black and Ricochet, a makeshift tag team that got tag title shots.
Kevin Owens and Hideo Itami.
Chris Jericho.
Kevin Owens and
Hideo Itami.
Samoa Joe and Finn Balor. That's who I was trying to think of.
And what about Jericho and Owens? They were kind of like a makeshift tag team as well.
Yeah, it's just I don't understand it. So sorry guys, I didn't mean to backtrack.